Hey, I got to ask, because you've done a few movies with him now, and I'm sure you know him pretty well. Kevin Hart, what's it like working with Kevin?
It's, I've known Kevin since 98. So when it's just me and him, it's regular.
Yeah.
But it's when we go out in public, it gets weird. Because I always tell people, like, a couple years ago, we can go to Starbucks, get some lattes. People might say what's up, but nothing crazy. Now I got to go get both the lattes and bring his back because he can't even walk into Starbucks. I'm like, yo, I'm your gopher, bitch.
The Todd Shapiro Show.
Gary Owen on the program.
Thank you.
How you doing, brah?
Thank you. I'm doing good, man. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being here. Are you doing a junket today? I always ask people, like, are you going from station to station to station?
And we've been going since 7:30.
See, and this is the problem when you do the late night, the last show of the day type of thing. You get them on, like, you either get them when they're a little delirious and they want to let go and have some fun, or you get them where they're exhausted. So how are you feeling, Gary? Like, are you in the mood to have some fun?
No, I'm in the mood to have fun. This would be that moment if I did cocaine, I would do it now. Like, dude, just let me go to the bathroom real quick. We'll get these 4 and 5 interviews out.
We got to get her going, right?
Yeah.
We got to grind it out right now. So do you like the Toronto media? Have they been stiff? Have they been fun with you? Have they been...
Nah.
No?
Everybo's been cool so far. Everybody's been cool.
Did one suck? Was there one that was like, kind of, like, come on, so dry, and you're like, what am I doing here?
No, that we had an interesting one where we did it at a restaurant. The dude whipped out a microphone, hooked it up to his iPhone, did the interview, and I was like, "Yo, I don't think anybody's listening."
Wayne's World. It's like it's like MacGyver. But who was that? Who did that one?
Who did that?
Who did that? Who did it? Who? Come on, Pierre. Come on. Name a name.
No, he was a good guy. It was a great interview.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, it was a good
Well,
interview.
tell people to go there. I don't care. It's Rudy. Oh, Rudy's my boy. Yeah, Rudy's a good dude. Rudy probably really loved you, actually.
No, he did.
Yeah.
But I was looking around like, what are we doing? Like, he literally had like his backpack, and he whipped out a microphone, and the iPhone just goes, started the interview over lunch. I go, yo.
Yeah, bro's a legend, though. Like, he's kind of cool. Like he's been doing it in this city forever. He's got a big, loyal following. He's so. I mean, that'll help. I mean, listen, you probably know more than I can.
Look, it all helps. It can't hurt.
It definitely all helps. Do you come to Toronto often, Gary?
My first time.
Get the fuck out of here.
Ever.
Really?
I've done movies in Montreal, Vancouver, and Regina, Saskatchewan. I've never been to Toronto.
My goodness, this city. So I mean, it's a shit day to get here as your first day. But are you having fun in the big city?
Yeah, it's cool, man. Everybody's friendly. Just got my hair cut at some black barbershop by a Filipino dude in like a clothing store. Where was we at? Black Market.
All right.
Dude, we just walked in. I go, where are you guys taking me?
Are you happy with your haircut?
Dude, look at it.
It's a little short.
Look at that. That's a fade.
Yeah, you got a sweet fade.
Filipino dude. He killed him. I'm going to root for Pacquiao next week. Because of that. I said, dang, dude.
That's
go
crazy.
Get some Ponce and Lumpia.
I can't believe, Gary, you'd come to a new city and get a haircut. Like, that's...
I've been gone for 2 weeks, though. I've been on the road for 2 weeks. I was supposed to go home last week, but then I got asked to guest host the talk show, so I had to fly out to LA and do that from where was that, Brad? Where was it? Houston. I had to go from Houston to LA to Toronto. So I was supposed to go home for 3 days, but I had to go to LA. So I didn't get a chance to go home and get a haircut or anything. So I was like, I'm scrambling on drawers, socks, all that.
Is home Cincinnati still?
Yeah.
You still live in Cincinnati?
Never left. We actually my new TV show on BET, we film in Cincy.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Gary Owen Show.
Yeah.
It's premiered like on the 11th or something?
Yeah. Nice. God, I like guys do the research.
Bro, I did.
Are we allowed to cuss? Are we allowed to cuss?
Fuck yeah. I brought it, man.
Fuck yeah, my motherfucking TV show.
That's right.
October 11th.
Bam. How's it going so far? You having fun with it?
It's good. We've had 2 episodes aired. Now, this week's episode is actually in Niagara Falls, so it's kind of close to Toronto.
Yeah.
We got to take one little vacation, so we took Niagara Falls.
How far is Cincinnati from Cleveland?
4 hours.
4 hours. Now, do you become, like, because Cincinnati doesn't have a baseball team?
We do. We got the Reds.
Oh, you got the fucking Reds.
But it's nationally.
How
the Indians are American League.
I forget about that. Yeah. So do you like the Indians then?
Yeah, but I do like the Indians, but I think I'd be pulling for the Cubs if the Cubs win. If the Dodgers go, I'd be pulling for the Indians. But if the Cubs go, I'll probably root for the Cubs just to get that monkey off their back.
It's been since 08. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I can't believe I forgot that Cincinnati didn't. I feel like an idiot. But
like Cleveland, we don't have an NBA team. So, you know, even though we're closer to the Pacers, actually, because Cincinnati's only an hour and a half from Indianapolis.
Okay.
But, you know, with LeBron being an Ohio guy and he reps Ohio so hard, Cincinnati's become like Cleveland's adoptive, like, basketball city.
You know, it's what Drake does for Toronto. Like Drake makes Toronto cool the way Cleveland makes Ohio cool.
I'm trying to make Cincy cool, man.
Yeah, I could see that. You do make it cool.
Yeah, because right now it's just Nick Lachey.
Oh,
and that's it.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, what's he done lately?
Yeah, well, we got a lot of talent. We do got a lot of talent for Cincy. George Clooney's from Cincy.
Come on, is there have you ever met George Clooney?
Yeah, no, I met him once, but it was at a gala, so it wasn't like we hung out or anything, you know. But his dad was actually the newscaster when I was growing up.
Was he perfect haired and like very stoic look as well? Did he?
No, he didn't look. He didn't look like George.
Really?
And then who else? Jerry Springer was our mayor when I was growing up. Who else from Cincy? Everybody, Cat Williams is from Cincy.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle's right outside of Cincy, Yellow Springs. He's about 35 minutes north. So we got some talent. You got and the Gary Owen show. So that but you don't just focus on talent from within, do you? Do you focus on talent everywhere on the show? On my show?
Yeah.
It's it's a reality show.
Okay.
So it's just me, the wife, and kids. And when we pitched it, I think I was a little apprehensive because I didn't see myself ever doing a reality show. But I met with T.I. about 18 months ago, and he does Family Hustle. Mm-hmm. And then we started talking to these other people, and he's like, man, you should do a reality show. Your wife, your old lady, she's black from Oakland. You were, a white dude from Cincinnati. You should do it. So I was like, all right. And so we went and pitched it, and BET bought it. And we pitched it to like 8, 9 networks, but BET was the most passionate about it. And to me, that made the most sense. So even though I'm a white guy, the audience already knows me. If I would have been on like E or A&E, it would have been like, hey, we got this new guy in a new show. It would have been harder for people to find the show, I think. With BET, they're like, and they're really excited, and the reviews have been great. I mean, there's like 0 to none bad reviews on the show. It's just a fun show to watch.
That's amazing, man. And was there like a part of you that was a little worried exposing your children to reality and to the world and to, people, looking at a true family life?
Well, no, I like I'm not worried about my sons, but my daughter, I was a little worried. But, I was like, she's like, I don't want the girls to judge me. I said, they don't judge you anymore. They go to Panera for lunch. You don't get judged by girls at Panera for lunch. You judge them. Yeah. You're on TV, baby. You have become the judger. They don't judge you.
You're a star now. You're like, exactly.
Right. They're getting a Caesar salad at Panera.
You know how many parents are saying to their kids Snapchatting right now? You're a star, little son. Yeah. They all feel so popular.
Come on.
That's good. So you're in town for the show. It's happening on tomorrow night at the Queen Elizabeth Theater. Great theater over there from 6 to 11. That's not one show, is it? How many shows are you doing there? One show?
I go long.
Just kidding. No, but why does it say 6 to 11?
Well, the doors open up at 6.
Yeah.
And then we're going to, you let people get seated. But then I got openers, and we're going to have an intermission, and then I come back.
So it's a night. Like, you make a night out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's so awesome. Okay, so let's talk about, it's so weird because I don't want to stereotype anybody. I'm the least judgmental, stereotypical. Mm-hmm. I look at everyone as all one shade, human being. That's the way I look at people. Mm-hmm. But I do find it amazing within your comedy, Gary Owen, and I got to know how this sort of crossover happened, that you entertain, I guess, to predominantly African-American audiences as like the whitest guy I've ever seen in my life. Are you a ghost?
I wake up in the morning, I don't realize how pale I am, so I do radio interviews. They're like, you're really white, though, to do black comedy. You're really white.
You're a little too white.
Yeah. I always tell people, you in comedy, you don't choose your audience, they choose you. You can't say, this is my audience. Nah, you don't have no control over that. It's just, my TV and movie breaks have been, on a black network, and most of the movies I've been in have black lead actors. So it just happened that way. I would have went on Telemundo if they would offer me a job. You know what I mean? I would have had to learn Spanish, but I would have did it. But they found, and
it's authentic, right? Like it's who you are, and
it's also what I talk about is my wife being black. We've been together 18 years. I've been talking about her for 18 years. Wow. So obviously, it's no different than I see like a Jewish comic talking about I married a Catholic woman. I married a black girl, so I'm going to talk about our experiences. Doesn't mean one's better, one's worse, but we do things differently. You know what I mean? Like I don't like it when her family comes over and plays dominoes.
I just think it's
they slam the big six. I'm like, that's not your coffee table, Terry. That's not your coffee table, bro. Just put it on the table. Come on. Oh, bam! You messed up the board. Lord. God. Terry?
See, you know what I love in this world? I think this world's so fucked up right now, and it drives me nuts. It drives me fucking crazy because no one wants to say anything anymore because the fear of like, oh my God, you're a terrible human being. And you just go out there and you make people laugh.
Well, I think
I love that you do that.
Well, I think if you go to my shows and even my TV show, that's what we're really like around each other. Black and white people are not at each other's throats.
No,
I mean,
exactly.
It's like I went on the Steve Harvey show and he said it best. He goes, "There's intelligent people and ignorant people, and they come in every color." He goes, "I choose to hang out with intelligent people, and that's the same way. You know, I'm gonna hang out with you if you're cool and you're intelligent. I don't care what color you are. We're gonna hang out."
Bilal, you got to leave though. By the way, just because of your intelligence. Not
what
'cause
are
of
you, Bilal?
Okay.
What are you, dude?
You can talk, buddy.
Well, yeah, but what are you?
I'm half Indian, half Pakistani. There's other stuff, but that's like 95% of it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You had to get like an A. Dude, like if I got a B minus, I was like a success in my trailer growing up.
Yeah,
if
for
you got an A minus,
his dad is a heart surgeon.
Yeah. No, my dad's a cardiologist. I was runner-up for valedictorian, but I only had like an 87 average, and I did it based on popularity because I was much cooler when I was 18. But it's
I'll take the under on that.
Yeah, it
Dude,
slid off.
I'll
I
take the
guarantee
under on
he
you
fucked
being
up the
cool.
curve in every class. Like if he was in my class, I'm like, God damn it,
He made all us look bad.
this was on a curve, man. I got a 98 and got a C because of this dude.
You know what though? The one thing about this dude, Gary Owen, and it's not to like pick on Bilal Day or anything, but you know we do usually do that on Fridays for some reason.
How dare us say he's smart?
Yeah.
That's what we just did.
That's true.
Yo,
I picked
you're
on him.
Really smart.
You can't even get away with that anymore. But he's a virgin. 28 years old. Do you have any advice for him? Do you have any advice for our man?
Dude, you gotta hit an Asian massage parlor up, like ASAP. That means you won't be a virgin, but they'll help you. All right, don't wait till you get married, dude. Don't. You don't. You gotta. If you get a car, you test drive it, right? Okay. Don't wait, bro. Do it. In fact, tonight, do it.
But no, I didn't really have.
Come
plans.
on, bro. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Whip it out. Put it in.
I don't know if I could do that.
Dude.
Like a little germophobic and like this.
So get her to jerky off with Purell.
No.
That's not a bad idea.
Just say,
man.
there you go. Use
that might be it.
Purell, rub one out.
28?
You give me something to think
Dude,
about.
you're so backed up, though. Dude, can you imagine
He's
when he
killed
unloads?
people.
Yo, when he unleashes, the first girl, the first girl you have sex with, you're going to say, I want to marry you. Like, right off the bat.
One of the old regulars on our show, they moved on and are doing their own show now, but he used to say that when Bilal pulls his first load with a woman, he's going to actually not be way less nasally. He's like...
It's gonna be like one of those bad porn videos where the girl like jacks 12 guys off at the same time and it just keeps coming. He's like this. That's him. But he's boom, boom. It's like just 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
By the
He's
end of
gonna
it,
come
he
into
says-
work looking like a newborn horse.
It's gonna have the Steve Urkel transformation.
Right,
when Urkel went to Stefan, Bilal went to just be.
He's gonna come with sunglasses, pants sagging.
Sounded like
something
Barry
this.
White.
Yo, this is serious from the 6. What?
Dude, it's gonna be a great night. Let's do it tonight, man.
Courtside at the Raptors game. How'd you score them tickets?
Million subscribers on
walked
YouTube instantly. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. He's like, dude, I hacked into the team's website. Just printed it off myself. Shit's easy.
You're fucking set, man. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna change your whole life. You don't have to deal with me anymore.
Dude, you gotta bring the girl
Right?
on, though.
Come on.
You gotta bring the girl on. Yeah.
Get in there. Come on.
When it happens, you gotta bring the girl on.
Yeah,
It may be 2030, but you bring her on. We all might be dead. You still bring her on.
All right, done deal.
All right. So what's your favorite movie? Like I Am Legend?
You know,
You're like, I can do that. I can live by myself. No, like, let a plague happen. It's cool. I bet you're excited about The Walking Dead coming on this Sunday. Like, yo, I can totally relate.
I really
Rick's
like.
my guy. Even Rick has been laid on The Walking Dead. There's literally 18 women on the planet. He's banged 3 of them. The rest are zombies. Come on, if Rick can get laid in a post-apocalyptic zombie world, you can do it in Toronto. All right, I got faith in you, bro.
there's only 5 million people here.
There's 5 million people, man.
Well, Will Smith was looking at mannequins, don't you?
Yeah. Look, and he even met the one chick that saved his life. That'd be him. He would have sacrificed himself. Do it, Bilal.
All right, I'll make a better effort. I've just sort of been on cruise control in that department.
I always want to move on from this topic, but it's so funny. Do you know the comedian Paula Bell?
Paula Bell, yeah.
Paula Bell's the first girl ever to touch his dick. She like jerked him off just for laughs.
No, did she?
Yeah, and then do you know the comedian Thomas Dale?
I don't know him.
A guy out of New York, and then he jerked his dick after a little bit.
What?
Yeah, because we're telling all the comedians the stories.
Well, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
so I don't know if that's where you're headed with this conversation. Your dick's safe with Gary in the room.
You just got roped in.
Yeah,
what
like this.
fucking
Gary,
this?
I'm good.
You gonna top it, Gary?
No, you know what? Stay a virgin. You're good. Sex is overrated, dude.
I always heard they were wild in
It just
Cincinnati.
puts you in a better mood. That's all it does. Makes your whole day brighter.
How's that for reality TV?
But I always say that too. When I hear a guy's like committing suicide or attempting to commit suicide, I go, dude, girls are still sucking dick.
Non-stop.
What are you killing yourself for? No matter how bad things seem, there's a girl out there that will suck your dick. That's enough reason to live.
A great
Oh
reason.
my God, is that my wife?
Yeah,
The girl that sucks my dick just called.
People are listening to this interview right now.
Gary Owen, you're a beauty, man. You're at what are you
Queen
at Gary
Elizabeth
Owen
Theater.
At Gary Owen Comedy is where I'm going to tell people to go and make sure you got a huge following. It's and for a great reason. The Queen Elizabeth Theater again at 6 to 11 on Saturday, October 22nd. Well, where do we get tickets, Karina? I didn't see that in my notes. Where do we get tickets for all that? Yeah, where do we go? Sorry. Ticketgateway.com. Ticketgateway.com. And I got to ask, because you've done a few movies with him now, and I'm sure you know him pretty well. Kevin Hart. What's it like working with Kevin?
It's I've known Kevin since '98, so when it's just me and him, it's regular.
Yeah.
But it's when we go out in public, it gets weird. Because I always tell people, like, a couple years ago, we can go to Starbucks, get some lattes. People might say, what's up, but nothing crazy. Now I got to go get both the lattes and bring his back because he can't even walk into Starbucks. I'm like, yo, I'm your gopher, bitch.
Well, it's a great, I love hearing stuff like that, though. That J.J. Lieberman's a sort of up-and-coming comic now in this world. He just came back from New York and stuff. But, at the end of the day, like, there's regular dudes or regular ladies, whatever, and they go and they try and make a career of it. And it's a grind in your world, man. I don't know how comedians fucking do it. It is a grind. Then you go and one day it just pops, and when it pops,
the good thing about this business too, it could be tomorrow. You never know. But I'll tell you a funny story about Kevin is when we shot Think Like a Man 2. One of his guys that were going.
Hey, wait, sorry, they made a 2 of that movie.
Yeah, Think Like a Man and Think Like a Man 2. Yeah. So we're on set and his guy's like going to Coffee Bean. I hate to do a latte story again, but he's going to get some, and I was like, "Oh, you going to Coffee Bean?" And Kev literally was so straight faced. He goes, "Gary, I get you a latte." "No, I get it." "No, don't worry about it. I get it." I said, "Shut up, Kev. You gonna pay for it? You gonna get me a latte?" But the way he said it was like, "Don't worry about it, man. I got you." Shut up.
Yeah.
Are you serious? $87 million. You gonna spend $395 on me? Can you make it, baby? You gonna be all right?
They're so grounded still. No. It's so nice to know.
I got you. Get it. You get him. You get him a large.
Yeah, you made a lot of money. I saw that on the Forbes list. That's crazy. So you know a guy that well, like making that kind of money. Can you call him up? I'm like, Kev, like, no.
You never want to be that guy.
Yeah, you can't be that guy.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be a kid. You got something? Can I hold something? You don't want to be that.
One of my favorite things I've ever, and I watch a lot of your clips online, man. I'm a big fan of yours, and I love and there's a clip in one of your specials. I think the Comedy Central special or something, or where Floyd Mayweather walks in late to your
Showtime.
Showtime.
Yeah, true story.
True. And so that's what I wanted to ask. Is that because he walks in late, and if you've never seen this clip, find it or go and get it, or just go and see his shows. But not that Floyd will be there. But and then you, like, I was like, is that a planted thing? Because you went off on like a 3-4 minute rant that I like literally like piss came out of me.
Brad was there.
Yeah.
What happened was we filmed it at the where was we at the Mandalay Bay? We was at the Mandalay Bay, and there's like 2,500 seats. There's this pocket of 40 right in the front empty, and I'm like, fill it in, because the back's filled. Well, what I didn't know was Floyd said he's coming, and Floyd makes so much money for the casinos, you're not letting his seats go.
Yeah.
So there's like, it's an hour special. I'm about 40 minutes in, 60 minutes, and I'm like, dude, why? And in the back of my mind, like, why won't these fill these seats in? And then he just started coming in, and nobody was gonna say no, even though the doors are supposed to close. Nah, Floyd still walks in. I was like, what is going? I thought it was a fight. I thought people were getting kicked out. So I saw them walking down. I go, what is going on? And then I saw it was Floyd. And that's literally the first time I really met him. He came backstage and we started talking, and we've been cool ever since.
Oh, dude, it's brilliant. And, you know, it's a taste in how everyone should always kind of be with each other, which is real, and you chirp him, and that's what I love. I mean, Floyd is like one of the biggest fucking celebrities on this planet, and you just let him know that he's late for a reason. Look at the entourage, and then you go, and I won't even try and emulate any of it, but like I like that. I had so much respect that you just went and called him out for it and for being late, and then the little routine with the white guy next to the black guys, and when they can laugh at jokes.
Gangsters. He has some rough looking dudes, and the white dude was like, his body language just shifted like this way, like away from Floyd's entourage.
The best, you're like, you know, you got to wait for him to laugh at the jokes before he would laugh. Oh fuck, it's brilliant. I don't want 2 minutes. Gary can get up when he wants to go. I don't want to go yet. 2 minutes. You're not even going to last 2 minutes tonight at the Asian Rub and Tug. Come on.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
It's going to be like insertion, injection the first time he does it. Whoa.
Quicker than the dude in American Pie. Yeah. It's going to be a record. So you're hanging out. What are you doing in Toronto? Are you just going to hang out a little bit, or are you going to chill?
Yeah. I don't know. I got some friends in town, so we're gonna sightsee together. I guess I want my two buddies in town. All of it's our first time here. So
no way.
It's just gonna get lost.
Come back in the summer and do a big show in the summer, because there's nothing like this place in the summer. It is really a spectacular city. Huge comedy scene, as you probably know, which is why you're now here.
Yeah.
And it's great, man. We're glad that you're a part of it, because
thanks.
Brilliant dude. Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. All right, you are. Yeah, you are.
God dang.
18 years, hey?
Gave a Kanye West answer.
Yeah,
You're
well,
a
that's
brilliant
all right.
dude. I am.
You are. What's the advice on 18 years, one marriage? Because I'm only about 2.5 in.
We go by the rule, never compare our relationship to anybody else's.
Okay.
Ever.
Well, that's a good. See, right there, that's good advice.
No, I don't care how happy somebody seems. Like my wife, there was like a 5-year run. She said, look at them. They're so good together. They're so happy. And then boom, they break up. Boom, they break up. And I said, stop comparing us. Stop. I said, we're our own couple.
Yeah.
You know, we stay in our lane. You know, that's all we do. But I used to say I'm a real private person, but now I got a reality show. So I went to shit. You know what I mean?
Can't trust shit you say at all,
but
man.
it's very apparent when you watch the TV show that we're like a hybrid of the Osbournes, because I'm the star, but it's clear she runs the house like Sharon did with Ozzy. Clearly.
All good women do. I mean, like you know, for not so entertainers, I don't care what you do or what level of success you have. Like, if you don't have that strong woman running the household, we're all fucked. We're doomed, man. We can't take care of ourselves.
I don't know how much is in my bank account. She handles the bills. People may think I'm an idiot. Yeah. My only rule is if I go charge something and it ain't declined, I'm good. You know, but the minute that credit card gets declined, what the fuck's going on? I go from 0 to 100 quick. I think we were like Ross for less, and it got declined for some reason. I went off. What the fuck? 38 bucks.
I think I also now know why you need the marriage to work.
Yeah. I don't know what I was doing if we broke up.
It would go too
I got bills?
No, she would just have it all. But
yeah, right. No shit. They're like, she gets half. She gets all of it right now. I wouldn't know what to do with half my money.
Yeah, she ain't leaving.
That's a bargain. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Keep treading water carefully like you're doing. You're doing a great job. Parenting, that's how old are your children?
15 and 14 are from my balls, and then I have a stepson. He's 25. My wife's older than me.
Wow.
I was like a junior in high school and didn't know I had a kid. Didn't even know. I was like him. I hadn't had sex yet.
That's why.
I had a kid on the other side of the earth.
How much? What's the age difference between you and the stepson?
He's 25, so there's 16-year age difference.
Yeah, that's like that shit they like makes the MTV movies on and stuff. You know, like pregnant. Yeah.
Well, my wife's 5 years older than me, so.
Okay, no, like when they don't know it and stuff. But anyway, that's advice for being a dad, real quick, because I'm a new dad too. So you have any advice for being a dad?
No.
No.
I'm like this.
No.
Nope.
All right.
What
I'm learning from you, Gary Owen, and I like this, is let your wife sort of control the household.
Just let her do it.
On all, and then we just go out and do our thing.
Do
and
your
come
thing,
home.
and you just ask her the night before, what do I got to do tomorrow? Okay. That's all I ask. What do I got to do tomorrow? I got to pick up this kid here, take him here, do this.
Boom.
What activities? You just let me know, and I'm there.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
I get my wife to send me calendar appointments now for things I need to do.
I know, I can't, but she knows me. It can't be a week in advance. Like, literally, if it's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, what do I have to do tomorrow? And I'll plan my day around that. But just tell me what I got to do tomorrow. You know, do I got to take him to school? I got to pick him up. Is there soccer practice or football practice? I just let her do it. And I'm like, all right. Like I said, it's her world. I'm just paying for it.
Men are super dumb. Like we're
Neanderthal.
Yeah, like
we're hunters. They're gatherers. We want to gather everything, organize it. We just want to go out and do whatever.
You imagine how difficult it would be if you hadn't blown a load.
Right.
I'd be ADHD like a motherfucker. Like, last question, Gary. I know you got to get out of here, and you're giving us a lot more time than I think you expected to give us. But the scenario going on in your country with Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton is like entertaining as it is to everybody.
Yeah,
it's kind of freaky. Do you get political? Do you have thoughts about this stuff?
I just think Donald Trump's that dude that I think everybody on earth has said at one point in your life, if I had $1 billion, I don't give a fuck what I'd say. Say whatever I want. I don't care what people thought about me. I was like, well, guess what's happening? Dude's he don't care what we think. I bet you Donald Trump calls all his friends every time he gets on TV. Hey, watch what I say today. You ain't gonna say that shit, Donald. Watch. They're like, the motherfucker said it. He said grab the pussy. He's just grabbing pussy, man.
I know all those fucking guys in the old boys club. They're smoking cigars.
Yeah.
Like, he did it.
Yeah. Shit, that's kind of president. Wow.
Hillary's playing his game now the last couple of days. Like she's starting to go like, I'm just gonna say whatever. It's a good time, isn't it?
Yeah. Once she knew she got a little padded lead, she's starting to get him a little bit. I'm gonna needle him.
Well, it's going to be. I think it's going to be closer than people are saying. I mean, I think it's going to be a real tight race. There's a lot of anonymity in those polls. So and America's a fun place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great place to be. As a comedian, though, I mean, how do you not want Trump? That's 4 years of material.
It has. I mean, we had Rob Ford, the crack smoking mayor, before.
Dude, I love that guy.
Right? He died. He's dead now. He sadly died of cancer. Separate, whatever. But I loved him for that reason also. And as ruthless as that motherfucker was, and got away with saying things that no one else could say. Again, it was like there was a part of every human being, at least maybe a lot of dudes, are like, fuck, at least some guy at least just goes and says it. Anyway, it's
I don't know.
It's a crazy
Trump
time.
and Hillary. It's gonna be interesting. This is the first election in 8 years I can actually vote for who I want to vote for, because my wife being black, I didn't have a choice to vote for Barack. She ain't give a fuck about policies, none of that shit. You ain't supposed to be in the voting booth. She was in my goddamn voting booth, right over my shoulder. You mark that down? I had to turn around. Goddamn! I had to show her my freaking voting slip. Look, shit.
That's amazing.
You want to grab this pussy? You gonna vote for Barack? You talking about grabbing pussy? Okay.
Oh shit, man. That's everyone should just go out and vote if you're listening in America. Go and vote, all right? Make an informed decision.
Who you voting for, Gary? The white candidate.
Boom. It's that easy. At this point though, they just seem like every fucking white parent, like a father and a mother. That's what's so fucking nuts about it. It's the way every dad looked at their wife, when they're getting in a fight. Oh, you're a nasty woman. Like everybody.
Yeah. The debates have been entertaining as shit though.
Oh, they're the best.
Donald Trump just stalking her every time she talks, interrupting her. You be in jail. Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm going to send a committee after you. I'm like, dude, this motherfucker is threatening her with jail time?
It's insane, right? Wrong. Yeah. This guy's wrong. Wrong.
Great, it's 3-on-1. Just how I like it.
He probably does. Gary, you got to run, I guess. Well, have fun, man.
Thank you, man.
I'm so happy you came down here. Let's get you back in Toronto too, and do like a couple shows, man. You got a lot of fans. You got a lot of fans for good reason, because you are great, and I don't care if you know it. I'll tell you again.
You know it.
Go to the Queen Elizabeth Theatre on Saturday night, October 22nd, in the Toronto area. Are you going across Canada at all, or is that it now?
Just
Toronto.
I talked to all of Canada.
I'm
in London next week.
All right, London, England.
Yeah, this is my first time in Toronto, and next week first time in London.
Do they like you over there?
I don't know. I'm about to find out.
That's going to be awesome. Do you like doing that? Must be fun for you, like checking out.
I'm excited. I was excited about coming to Toronto. I know it was going to rain because I'd never been here. And then I'm excited about going to London. I've never been to London. So it's just cool that there's people that want to bring me to on other sides of the earth, basically.
Yeah,
I always find that mind-boggling to me.
And any movie roles in the future?
Well, I got my next comedy special, not a movie role, but my next hour special is called I Got My Associates. And we sold to Showtime, so it's going to air first quarter 2017. We're just finding that they got to send me a few options as far as dates, because I don't want my special to come out the same day as Super Bowl Sunday and shit like that.
Right. So is it already done?
It's done.
It's already done.
They already bought it. They're just they're looking for a date, January, February.
Do you put a lot of money into that? Like, do you go in and make a big investment where you get your own?
My last 3 specials I've done myself.
Good.
Like I did it all myself, and then I sold it. So that way you own it. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie, But it is what it is.
The business is what it is.
But it's also, if you have, I always tell guys, invest in yourself. If you have the means, just invest in yourself. Because one thing I want to do, I want to stay relevant. I don't want to be like, think like a man too, Gary Owen. I want to stay relevant. And me being a comedian, comedy specialist can always keep me relevant. If I keep releasing them every year and a half, 2 years.
You know what? And obviously you believe in yourself then.
Well, yeah, right?
No, seriously. Like, people invest in businesses they believe in.
Yeah.
You're your business. You believe in it. And I think it's an important lesson because a lot of people, especially this younger generation, not him so much, to be honest, but
look how much money you saved on condoms.
These fucking, fuck, that's right.
Silver lining.
And Kleenex. Okay. Dude. He's like, kinda. Gary Owen, go and check him out. Follow him, please. Go. If you don't know him, you will know him. And if you don't know him, you're an idiot. At Gary Owen Comedy. Thank you for hanging out with us. Have fun at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre tomorrow night on the 22nd, 6 to 11, and some opening acts and an intermission. So go grab some popcorn and wine and stuff.
The Todd Shapiro Show. Turn up your speakers, especially if you're over 65. SiriusXM 168, Canada Laughs.